Hello everybody and welcome back to Bedrock Survival with Fix. We are back in the castle. This is where we're working today. We are going to be working out in the end primarily, but I've been working on some stuff. I worked on updating our beautiful map wall here. Well, it's actually in a different place now, but because our kingdom is so much bigger, and yeah, I just wanted to get it all in there. So I think we may end up actually increasing it even more actually with time here, but I wanted to be able to see the mountain and see the scale of things and see the castle, because that wasn't even updated, and yeah, just, you know, have enough room to see basically the entire kingdom as it's developing. And it's pretty good. I kind of ran out of steam when I was doing this over here in the corner, but yeah, you can see basically the idea, and it's getting there. It's getting there. So what are we doing today? Well, today we're headed to the end, because I haven't been to the end. I haven't done an episode in the end in quite some time. I know that they're not quite as loved as the castle ones, and that's okay, but I need a little bit of a break. So we're going to just go with me right now, and we'll take a little break and we're headed to the end. And I want to show you what I've been working on, because I have been working off camera here in between episodes, trying to get things in the end looking a little bit less typical of the end and kind of set for how the moon base is going to be with some time. So let's head over there now. Okay, here's what I've been working on. The central place, like the main room. Am I wearing my jackal? Yeah, I am. Okay. The main room of the end is going to be the launch pad for like a rocket. And that's what I've been working on. I've been working really hard on it here, getting a design that I like. And also, so far, I've not seen any Enderman here. So, you know, I don't care if an Enderman spawns now and then. Yeah, there's one over there. But for the most part, it's fine. It's fine as long as it's, you know, mostly okay. And yeah, this is the main plan. So I went and got a bunch of black. Now that I have ink, I got a bunch of black here. And I'm going to make this ring one taller. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have kind of a little walkway that's going to go out to, quote unquote, where the rocket might launch for. And, you know, after I take down the Ender Dragon maybe another 19 times or so, I think what I might actually do is build a rocket here. So maybe one of these days, maybe we're going to go and get a whole ton of gas tiers, which actually in Soul Sand Valley, they are not hard to come by, and do some Ender Dragon fights. I think it might be worthwhile. But what I want to work on here today primarily is I actually want to work on a landing strip. I want to work on a landing strip here. I think it would be really cool. And it would set up basically what we can do in the future with some, oh man, look how much better it is. Oh my goodness, it's so much better. What we can do basically to lay out the entire place, we need to have where a ship is going to come in, and it's going to extend out. So my thinking is that maybe it's going to go from like right here, and it's going to go out that direction. And this could be where maybe a ship would come in for a landing, and then people would get off and go into the moon base, something like that. I think it could be a really fun build. It would take up some space, which is a good thing, and it will allow me to do some really interesting Minecraft building. So let me get started. I think I'm going to build a blackstone as well. So that means I probably have to go to the nether and go harvest a bunch of blackstone. So hooray. I'll see you on the other side of that. This is starting to shape up. Boy, what a different feel this is, right? From the medieval thing that we've been doing for 105 episodes, you know, to this, like a black landing strip with a streak down the middle. It's really cool. And yeah, I think it's turning out really very, very cool and very futuristic and all that kind of stuff. It's gonna be awesome. Now, there's a turn here, and the reason why there's a turn here is because I want to make a hangar. Now, the hangar is probably not going to come today. It's probably not going to come for some time. But I think what I'm going to do is we're going to continue this this level. It's on the underslab, that way I don't have to worry about lighting it up quite so much without the Enderman being everywhere. But we're going to continue this to about probably right about maybe like here, like 1 or 2 blocks shy of this big obsidian pillar. And I think that's where I'm gonna put the hangar. So I'll put the hangar starting maybe like right about here to over there. It won't be huge, but it'll be big enough that it'll be obviously a hangar with a nice big dock, and there'll be then a cool way in, which I just put down this beacon. I'm gonna have to move it again for the path, but yeah, I think it'll be really cool. We'll work on the hangar the next time we come out here to the end, but I think that getting this platform and getting this middle thing is really going to change this a lot. The last thing I want to do for today's little episode is I want to work on, well, I want to do this, but I want to work on one more ring of here of the black terracotta, and then up on top of it, I want to put a walkway that's going to kind of walk you out to the rocket eventually. But for right now, it'll also drop you into the portal to get back to the overworld. Yeah, this is going to be really cool. So I don't have enough blackstone, unfortunately. I've done 2 mining trips to get blackstone, and I don't have enough blackstone to finish this out. So I'm just going to lay out basically the size of it, and then work on that little bit, I think. All right, then let's take a look, shall we? For one thing, this thing is looking good. It's looking very cool. This is going to be great for, put a hangar over this thing, maybe a little spaceship in the hangar. Yeah, that would look really cool. And over here, it's really looking good as well. Let me see if I can get up here. Yeah, I can right here. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's really nice, right? Like, it's a cool little landing spot. Like, you would be able to see this from a long way off. And also, it's going to be fun to fight the Ender Dragon in that little spot as well there. So yeah, I think the basic pattern looks nice. It looks, it looks kind of interesting, but also serves the purpose of sort of pointing to the center of the whole thing. And then I've got a little bridge here that's going to lead to the eventual rocket that's going to be way down the road. But yeah, and then a little way in here back into the main portion of the base. I really got to get like a roof and a lot more lighting set up. Lighting is a little bit of a problem. I really need to dive in to make this thing a lot brighter, and that's going to involve probably I need to make a blaze farm, actually, is what I really need to do at some point, because that's what's holding me back from making a whole lot of what's it called? End rods? Yeah, end rods it's called. So here is what we're going to do now. I am kind of done working in the end for the day, so we're going to head back over to the medieval kingdom, and I want to take a look around. Maybe if I'm so inspired, who knows, maybe we'll even do some more building over there. Let's go check out the map, shall we, and just see about where in this kingdom needs to be a lot more stuff. I mean, yeah, all over the place, right, for sure. But like, what's lacking? Like, what sort of raises as like, hey, come over here and do this? I can tell you one thing that I know is some sort of structure of where you go into the end portal, whether it be a tower or a house with a secret entrance or something like that. I don't know what it's going to be, but yeah, something. So here, if you're looking at this map, and the map is awesome. Black roads throw me a little bit. It is like freaking pitch black in the map, but it's cool. So let's see, if you're here and you're looking at like, well, what needs some stuff? Yeah, definitely up here in the castle for sure, but I'm more worried about the city, I guess, for right now. I think the castle is going to build itself with time. The other thing I'm kind of thinking about the castle is I really need to add the wall. Let me get the cursor out. I need to add the wall that's going to be right about, let me see, where it would be, like right about like, no, it'd be actually be over, yeah, it'd be here from this building, right, from this building over to here. Right? I need to add this wall, which would mean that all this would actually be walled in because this is a mountain. So that would wall that in. Then, yeah, so we just need one more little stretch of wall here. And before I do that, I'm going to have to landscape. So I'm not doing more landscaping today. It's been, after we do an episode or two of landscaping, I need to take like a 3 to 4 to 5 episode break before we do some more, So I'm thinking this area over here works. This is going to be kind of a Halloween project. I've fairly decided that I think we're going to make this into a haunted house up on the hill. I think that would be really cool. So that's going to wait until probably like late September or October. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to work on maybe this area, like right here, because it's so blatantly obvious it needs something. So let me grab some materials and maybe we'll head down to that area. I found just the perfect spot for, what we want to do here, where it's filling out the city, where it's making things look, appropriately medieval, where there's a little bit of room for maybe a little bit of a farm, like our friends from Artcraft are so adept at doing. And yeah, I think it's going to be a really great place, and the place is right there. And the reason why I picked right there is because whenever you're walking down around here, all of this is really good. Like, all of this stuff is cool. You walk around the corner, there's this little nice rose garden over here. You walk over here, a cool little bridge, the little house with an overthing. Then you walk over here, even this area right here is cool. Like, this could end up being a little farm. It probably will be, actually. We'll probably fill this with just a little bit of either a flower or a vegetable farm or something, because I don't want to block that cliff. And this tree is actually pretty decent. But then you get over here along the river, it's cool, except for this spot just has nothing. This spot has nothing at all. This is going to be a barn eventually at some point. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to work on this house right here, and I think it could be a really cool thing. So let's do this. Let's I always try to keep the sort of the designs of the houses changing a little bit. And this one, I think we're going to do the thing where you go out a block and then you kind of connect it like this, because I have not done that in-house in a while. And that's going to mean that we have to do a little bit of creative building here, where I think we're going to do something like this, and then I'll have to come in later on and fill that up with some leaves or something that are going to sort of block that texture change. And that's all right, we can do that with time. But yeah, I think this will be cool. So we'll just do a little nice, do I want to do that? Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, it'll be good. Okay, so we'll go here and let me work on this and get the sort of base design of this place set up, and then we'll figure out what's next. Let's take a look at this house that I just built. I just got done listening to quite a long podcast. If you are done with the Spawn Junks podcast and you're looking for another one per week, check out the Weekly Planet. If you're into sort of comic book movies and Star Wars and nerdy kind of stuff like that, I really, really like it. A couple of Australian dudes who are just really brilliant. Mr. Sunday Movies is probably the YouTube channel if you want to check it out. Anyway, I really like it. I find it to be funny, and also like kind of stuff that I care about for entertainment wise. It's kind of like it's E for dudes, I guess, if you will. Well, I guess E can be E for dudes itself, but I think what I'm attempting to get to. Anyway, it's a cool podcast and a good YouTube channel and stuff like that. So I just want to put down some little hanging bushes over there. I think that's kind of cool. Is there any way they can possibly get out of this? Yeah, since I'm here, let's just do this. Wasn't really part of the plan here for the episode, but there and maybe there. Cool. Yeah, that's helpful. Anyway, here's the house. Now there's some areas that I think need some love. I'm not totally sure what to do with them, though. I don't want a window there. There's a staircase. I don't want a window. So if you're not going to put a window, what are you going to do? Just a flat thing? I don't think that really works. So I think we need to do something that's kind of hanging down here, whether we do maybe a little balcony. Ooh, that could be kind of cool. Do I have any? Yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we make this a door and that a balcony? Oh, that would be cool. I'll go get some materials and maybe we'll build it together. Let's figure out how to do this together. I think the first thing I'm going to have to do is use maybe, let's try a slab first. Whenever you first walk out, like right here. And then, do we want to go 2? Yeah, I think so. So we'll go here. What if we did an odd shaped balcony like that? Because it's actually going to be bigger. It's going to be bigger than you think, because it's going to come around like this. And then we'll have to do some supports on the bottom, and that's okay too. But an odd shaped balcony could be kind of cool. That gives it 2 blocks at the most narrow and 3 blocks at the wider part. Okay, that could be kind of cool. And then we can just do something like this. Just some real simple little, like that. And that still lets you get over here. Now, it doesn't let you get up here. So why don't we do this? We'll connect it. Yeah, I like that. I think that is cool. That gives you some sort of something to look at here. And we'll just, for sake of getting some light up here, let's just throw down a light here and over there. That'll be cool. All right, let's go look from down there and see. As you can see, there's no interior yet, but I did at least do like stairs and floors and stuff, which I don't want to do, but I will do an interior. Oh yeah, man, what a difference that makes. That's very cool. And now that that's there, now we could actually add a shrub or something out there, like a potted plant, right? I think that'll look really cool too. So let's do that. First thing, let's do right up here. Let's just see. Now, if I do a potted plant, I'm not going to be able to get through there unless I put it like right here. So, let's see. What if I do that? And maybe just... Nope, that happens all the time in Bedrock. If you don't exactly click it right. Something like that. And then the other thing that I do think that we could do is we could do something here. That's just going to give this a little bit of love. So then, and then bring this down like this, down like this, down like that. In fact, actually, you know what? Here's what I'm thinking. Why don't we do this? This could be kind of cool. So we could go here, and go up here, and then here. And this could just be crawling right up the side of the house from this. Yeah, that kind of works. That kind of works indeed. Okay, cool. So then the next thing is we need to go down underneath and work out just a couple supports. I think I might use like just a combination of stairs and maybe fences. I think that could be kind of cool Can I get... there's not a lot of room to operate here. Nope. No, I couldn't do it. All right. So if we get up here, let's see. What if I did? How would you do it? A stair here. And then, let's see. Oh, you know what? Here, okay, I got it. Yeah, it took me a minute, but now I got it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a stair here, and then, man, I need a block. Okay, then we'll do like a stair here, again with that, and then what we'll do is we're just gonna work this stuff right up underneath. So it's gonna look like there used to be more supports here, but the supports have maybe since become sort of overgrown. And that's going to be perfect because that way we don't really have to work out the exact nature of the bushes and stuff like that. Let's come over here and get up on this thing, and we'll put can I put, yeah, there we go. Okay, let's take a look. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I don't totally love it though. I think I need something like right here, and I think I might need something right here just to give that a little bit more shape. That's cool. I don't mind this house one single bit. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on the interior here sort of in between episodes, or you know what we might do is we might do an interior episode because there's about probably 10 houses in this world that need interiors. So maybe if I just got like a couple shulkers full of your typical interior stuff, you know, paintings, lanterns, all the different woods, pots and all that kind of stuff, some villager stations and things, maybe I could just knock out all of them and just make them all into houses. I think that makes a lot of sense. So why don't we do that, and then I will see you all next episode. So maybe next episode we'll do the interior episode. Who knows? I don't know what we're gonna do. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the little house that we tacked onto the end of the episode, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.